signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the rest. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children, children.
So here we are on a lap with Justin, that racer, around the Spanish track in Catalonia. Into turn 1, you want to take as much curb as possible on the left. Turning in early on the right, taking all the curb on the left there. Can spin you out if you don't catch it right. Turn 3 should be flat all the way. You can use all the exit strip and being sure to use all the entry curb into this turn 4, which is slightly off camber. You can get onto the grass pretty easily, and this is a difficult corner. You don't want to lock up turning into this left-hander. Now up the hill into the chicane of turns 7 and 8, and it's very easy to lose the car on the throttle coming into this corner of turn 9. Flat out in qualifying, should be little lift in the race. Done nicely there by the Red Bull driver. Breaking into the hairpin of turn 10 then, being sure to hug close to this curb. It can spin you out if you don't catch it right, like some of the other curbs on this track. And into the final set of corners then. This chicane is an important part of the lap to set up your final run to the line. Gets a nice exit, bit onto the gravel, it's easy to do. but flat out through the final corner, opening DRS, and that is a lap of Spain. Set of corners then. This chicane is an
Hello everyone and welcome back to Tier 3, Round 2 in Spain, as we are all getting ready to start the quali laps. Alongside with me today will be Joel. Hello Joel.
Hello everyone. First time commentating this season, I think, apart from the pre-season I did here with Spain. But yeah, Tier 3 should be a good race.
Yeah, as we've got our championship leader, that band, which is leading by, I believe, 26 points, as he had a fantastic race in Bahrain. As we've got our first car coming out right now, and that is Skin Tony, I believe, as we still have the championship standings up. In P2 we have, oh, look. Sorry for that. It is
Papa.
Papa. And behind that we have Keyboard Magnuson. We've got Tetsis, Plambert, Yoda, Futuristic, and Radios, who was the 10th person to cross the line in the previous race. Then we have Van Beets, who had an incredible race, but unfortunately due to penalties, I believe, he got outside of the top 10. We've got Wimpy, who was unfortunate last race as well. Barrison, Mozzie Gaming also having a few spins. Napew, Sprog JE, King JP, and Crimsonium and Larson. As we are almost a full grid today, as we've got Skin Tony starting his lap right now, coming across the start finish, as we ride on board with him. Not sure how this track is this season. Do you have any idea, Joel?
Well, the one thing is the curbs, which can be deadly if you catch them wrong. Sort of a theme throughout the past F1 games, the past 3 years, and on most of the tracks really. You have to really commit, take all the curb or none of the curb. If you touch it half-heartedly, you're going to be sent into half a spin maybe, which some of the drivers found out yesterday in Tier 4. So the curbs, and speaking of that, Yoda gets on the curb and he's span into the pit entry.
Yeah, I've got that. Hopefully it is capturing right now.
It's still on the studio scene as well.
Let me check. It is capturing right now, I believe, yeah.
Okay, are you on the live screen?
Yeah.
Cool. Wait for that to update.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, I'm still new at this, so I'm trying my best, guys.
Yeah, it's working now. Cool.
Alright, as we are on board now with Lambert, I believe, who's coming down to Sector 3.
Yep, 15.8 from Loft as a banker. Expect that to be beaten, but it's a good first run to improve on. 15.8 again from Plambert, very close at the top so far, but everyone out on softs, which is interesting. Maybe some people are going to invalidate or back off towards the end of the lap, because I think some drivers will want to start on the mediums inside the top 10 if they think they're fast enough. So there's Motocrosser actually, as I speak of it, going P5 on the medium. I think he's doing another run.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
He's backed off there.
As we... I I'm not sure what the expected times are actually. You got any clue?
Well, yesterday, pole tier 4, I can't remember. I was engineering boosted, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was into the 14s, maybe 14.8, 14.9. It was very close at the top.
That's actually quite fast because it's about the same time as what was it, 2020. It
Yes.
was a yeah. That was it. No, it's a 15.2 yesterday. In
Oh,
Tier 4,
right, okay. Okay.
by Laffy Fasol. Is he racing today? No, he's not, I believe.
So you should get into the 14s this evening.
Possibly.
High 14s.
We did
Someone
have
on the
SLR
back
Law.
straight. Who is that on the back straight? He's gone off. An Alfa Romeo. It's Dice, and he is actually out of the session. He's crashed on the back straight, so he's not going to be able to put in a lap time in this session at all. So he'll be starting right from the back.
As time is on his outlet, about to start his lap.
Yep, Loff on a second consecutive one, it seems, which is a bit bizarre for this track, but he's 2.5 tenths up as he comes through middle sector. Bounce putting it on pole by 2 tenths, 15.6, getting closer to the 14s as we speak. And yeah, coming through the final set of corners here, Loft. Want to put this on pole, considering the delta he was up by. So if he's had a decent final sector, he'll get onto the front row, challenge Bance, and he does. He goes pole by 1/10. But that's 3 laps on those tyres now, so he'll want to improve on the new set, otherwise he's starting on very old tyres.
Loft did set a 35.2 yesterday in the Tier 4 race, so I'll be expected to do better or equally as fast if possible.
35.2.
Yeah, 35.2. What did I say? Wait, no, 15.2.
I was going to say, yeah, I'd hope him to do a bit better than that.
Never mind, that's my bad. Yeah, that was a big mistake, but damn, that would be really slow.
Who else is
I would say
starting on that?
maybe if it's raining so hard that we might have to cancel this race as well.
Time for coming across the line to put it P10. Skin Tony is backed off of this lap, so people coming into the garage to go out for the second run should fit 3 and maybe 4 if you use the medium. Speaking of mediums, Yoda and Motocross are the only 2 on the medium, so I doubt anyone will be starting on the medium inside the top 10, because those guys will surely get knocked out with the likes of Futuristic, Larson and Wimpy. She'll still yet to put a lap time in. Although Wimpy is on the mediums, so we'll see how he does. And Futuristic is on an outlap on medium as well. Let's follow Wimpy, shall we?
Yeah.
Through turn 4, into 5. Easy to lock up. And up the hill, very easy to lose it on traction as you turn. You've got to turn in quite early, take as much of the curb as you can. Didn't quite get it perfect that time, Wimpy, but he's making sure he gets a lap in and not invalidate his first run on these medium tyres. And back straight, DRS open, braking heavy into turn 10. Not hugging the apex, it's not such a problem at that corner, and that curb on the inside is very deadly. Wimpy wants to make sure he gets a clean run in, coming through the final sector. Don't get on those yellow curbs, they will fly you across the track. Then it's a clean exit from the Red Bull driver as he opens DRS and comes across the line. It's a decent time, it goes P8, so he's in between the 2 medium runners so far. Futuristic is also setting his run on the mediums now.
As we are on board with him, coming up into turn 6-7, I believe. As we do not want to touch that curb. Will he go full throttle? No, he has a little lift. and downshift as well, coming up to the next heavy braking zone where you can possibly overtake in the race, but it's not easy as well. Do not touch that inside curb. Coming up to the final sequence of corners.
Turning a bit early for these apexes,
Yeah.
you would say. Goes wide, doesn't get an invalidation. Is he going to beat Wimpy or Sprog G, who has put it in P8? He's going to beat all of them. He's going to go 6th with a... I can't say, because I haven't put the lap times up on my screen. But, you know, yeah, 6th on the medium, that's pretty decent. He might stay there.
He's only 3 100ths off from Meepo, actually. So, as Meepo had an incredible race actually last week, going from last place to P3.
Ooh, Larson on the medium coming through the turn 9 onto the back straight. Nearly loses the car and invalidates in the process. So he might back off here and go again, which might be a bit of a gamble because he won't get a soft run at the end if he's thinking of doing that. But I think Larson's pace, he'll probably go again.
We are
See if he pulls into the pit lane. Bance on a lap.
Bance, yeah.
As Larson is going for another run now. Yeah.
Coming across the final corner.
Yeah, it's looking like a good time.
Will he be able to beat? He does with a 15.3. Beating Loff right now.
So Larson is going for another one, but he's only got 30% ERS left, and his fuel light is flashing. So if he gets this in, it will be won't be the fastest time, but it'll be on the medium, and he loses the car, and he's damaged his wing on the back straight. Meppo pulls up to watch the drama unfold, and Larson isn't going to get a run in on the mediums, but he's going to have to be quick getting back to the pit lane to actually get a lap in.
As I am going on board with Meepo actually right now. Coming across the start-finish line. Coming down the main straight. Up into P1 and... what am I saying? Turn 1 and 2. Man. It's a long day.
Yode is just ahead of him on track as well in the Ferrari, who is setting his first lap on soft.
As we hear from Ocean Chief that it's going to be dry throughout the race.
That's what we thought yesterday, but it rained.
Unless he is lying right now, but I don't think he is.
And again, Yoda turning in early through these final corners, much like his teammate. Doesn't look like the best time. He's going to back off anyway, see if he can get the job done on the mediums and stay in the top 10 would be ideal. Wimpy out on the mediums once again.
As we are on board with Nico coming up onto the final corner, coming onto the straight. He goes up to P5, improving by almost 3/10. As I'm riding on board with Clamor right now, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He is almost a 10th up or down on his time. He's not doing
I'd watched. Yeah, I think it was a bit down when I looked at him, but Motocross will watch him now. P3, good lap on the soft.
As Clamor just about crosses the white line and invalidates his lap. He would have been P3 at that point, but unfortunately he will have to settle for P4 unless other people improve their laps.
One person who's under a bit of pressure is Loff. He's starting his lap now. He needs to improve on this run, otherwise he'll be starting on 3-lap-old tyres, which aren't ideal. And he got this and next lap invalidation as he came across the line. So hopefully, for his sake, he has enough fuel to get around and start again, and enough time, which it looks like he does. That was certainly not planned, but he's going to take care of these tyres now. Well, here comes Wimpy. Gone for the mediums again, a bold call. Try and push himself up into the top 10 on those tyres.
I do believe if he is not unfortunate this race, he will get at least a top 10 with that strategy, I believe.
Yeah.
Unless the strategy is soft hards, maybe. Not sure if they are thinking about it or that it has been done yesterday in Tier 4, but... Oh no, wait, it rained, never mind.
Wimpy doesn't improve. So that's the same set, and Futuristic 5-place grid penalty illegal blocking out the pit lane with Nape behind him. He's got a penalty for that.
As Lambert has gone for another lap. Actually, we hope it doesn't involve a lot of incident like it did yesterday. For us it would be great, but I don't believe it would be great for the drivers.
Here's Loff starting his second run.
I'm on board with Plummer right now. He's coming across the final corner in a bit. And then we'll jump on with Loff. As Plummer comes across the line and goes to P2.
Ooh.
Improves his time by 2/10, as we've got Loff, who is almost matching his previous pace, as you've got a lot of cars having to move out of the way onto the grass even. As Loff comes across the final few corners, do not want to touch that yellow curb, takes it quite nicely, has a little bit of a snap, coming across the final corner, comes across the line in P2.
Nice. Sprog G improved as well, going P4. Larson up to 6th on his only run. Vance went up to 7th. Nape is on a run now, I think. Meppo starting one as well, so we got a bit of a timing glitch. Futuristic on the soft. And because he's got that penalty, it's going to be an important grid position for him.
Fans had to back out because I believe he got blocked. Coming out of sector 1, as you've got Nap coming up to the final sector. Charging by, oh, he takes that corner a bit wide. Will he be able to prove? No, he backs out of it. As Meepo also backed out.
Futuristic across the line. Yeah.
Coming across the line, he's 3/10 up. He will be 5/10 up almost. Coming in P6 right now.
Yeah, but he does have that penalty, so he's going to be starting P11 on the softs, which is not a good strategy.
Yeah.
Who else is yet to finish? I think that is the grid.
I believe it is.
Yeah. So Bance takes pole. Very close between the top 3.
Yes, we've got our championship leader back on top at pole. Loft coming in P2, and behind him Plambert. Only separating these 3 is 5/100ths. So we are looking for a very interesting race today. Hopefully, uh, not chaotic as yesterday. I believe that was a massive 9-10 people DNF'd. I believe even more did.
Yeah.
Not sure. For the poll today, will Aston Martin be able to score any points? Did they score
Oh,
points?
so Futuristic got 2 grid penalties, so a 10-place grid penalty. So he'll be starting 16th
16
on
on
the
the
softs,
softs.
which are used. Oh dear. We thought 11th was bad.
Yeah. Then we've got that's a tragedy. A big tragedy. As it is dry right now. I believe most of the drivers hope that it stays dry. I have not driven in the wet yet, so I also have no clue how that feels actually. I believe it is a bit more difficult. It is a bit more realistic, but yeah. Yeah. F1 2021 isn't the greatest game, I would say. It is a fun competitive game. It's supposed to be fun.
Drivers get underway for the formation lap. Let's have a look at everyone's tyres then.
As I'll put on the tires.
Everyone outside the top 10 on the mediums, apart from Futuristic, who had to start on the softs.
Yep, as Tatsis is on the mediums in P10 because Futuristic had his penalty. Not ideal actually. As that Vance is quite far ahead of the pack at the moment with quite a gap. Curious to see actually how this turns out because I believe last season there were quite a few incidents as well as yeah, that, yeah. Oh, damn, I lost it. Incidents and spins, Jesus Christ. No, that's an incident. Well, that's the same thing, Jesus Christ. As we come up on around the final corner right now, we're getting ready for the grid. Will you do the start? Or
Yeah.
me? Alright. You go ahead.
Okay. The lights are on then. who will be the first into turn 1. We're underway, and Loth gets a pretty good start. He's already ahead of Bance, and there's a bit of carnage at the back as people are being pushed onto the grass. The AlphaTauri in P4 of Plambert looking to get his nose ahead of Sprog G, who's already jumped him off the start. And Motocrosser in P5. That Bance takes the lead back from Sprog G, and Loth has dropped the position from first to third as Motocrosser and Plambert going side by side as you come into turn 4. Being careful not to get squeezed on the apex. And Larson getting involved there as well,
As
looking
Van Beets
to
goes
get
off
past.
track. As we've got Larson and Knapp side by side coming into the next corner, as Knapp has to back out of that. Probably got a warning from that as well. Tats is also over the curb getting a warning. He's side by side with Time Fuff, who has gained a lot of position as Time Fuff goes into the wall.
It's Dice Jason and Motocrosser. It looked like someone sideswiped.
It was Time Fuff, not Dice Jason. But wait.
Oh, wait, I think that both... No, yeah, it was Time Fuff. He's got no front wing. Motocrosser is lacking half of his wing as well.
And
so an
no
important moment in the
car.
race. No, well, no one retired, so I guess that's the reason. Futuristic has left the session. As we come on to start the second lap, Barassin on the inside of Meppo into turn 1. What can they do? Meppo brakes very late, but still makes the corner. Defends that position.
As we've got Futuristic and Wimpy almost side by side with each other. Coming into the next corner, Wimpy is, never mind, he's ghosting to Futuristic, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, I did not catch that. As we've got Migrating Host.
Error, lost connection to Steam. Because I'm the host, and... Okay, right. No network connection. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
So, as we've got another one going off, I believe that's Larson, who has gone off at turn 8, I believe it was. Lost his whole front wing as well. Hopefully no one else has. Not sure yet. As we've got Time Fuff and Motocrosser side by side. As we are looking onto the tires, as we've got Time Fuff on the mediums, Motocrosser on the hards. We've got Sprog JE right at the back of that bands right now. As Joel tries to return, we've got Sprog JE right in that dirty air of that bands right now. You do not want to be there. Runs a bit wide, I believe. Tries to look to go for a move. He decides to be patient and wait for it. Coming up to the next corner, he is right at the back of that gearbox from that band.
Right, I'm back in.
I am riding on board with Sprog JE right now. Coming up to turn 7-8. As we've got Sprog JE going down the inside of that band, taking P1 right now.
Yeah, three-way battle for the lead. It's really turning on, and the heat is turning up as Bance is going to have to defend on this front home straight from a very angry Red Bull driver behind him who lost the lead going into turn 1 on the first lap. Sprog G vulnerable now because DRS has been enabled, and Bance and Loth both have it behind him. An incident further back, but let's keep an eye up the front as that Bance is looking to go on the outside. He brakes earlier. No move able there, but coming into turn 3 into turn 4, Bance has got a much better run. A much better run. He's got the slipstream. What's he going to be able to do into turn 4? Nothing, because he wasn't close enough. Top quality commentary.
We've had Larson, who has gone off at turn 8, I believe it was. Turn 9, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with these corners, but I believe it's turn 9.
Turn 9 is the corner before the back straight.
Alright, then it's turn 9, because Larson went off right there. As
Plambert is joining the back of this fight for the lead now. They've been holding each other up from the battling they've been doing. So
the two mercs battling as well. We've got Yoda right at the back of Keyboard. He tried to go for a move, but yeah, almost rear-ended into Keyboard as well. We've got Wimpy, who is actually in this fight.
we here go onto the front straight again. I think they're a bit too far back from each other, the top four, to make any moves.
We've got Wimpy right now trying to make a move on Yoda. He looks for a move, he can't seem to make one. He tries to go down the inside and he decides to back off instead. He might be getting ready to overtake onto the next corner, but that dirty air just has that much more effect of running wide on him. That understeer is kicking in heavily as we've got a victim in turn 2, I believe, and that's Time Fluff. No, that's Dice Jason.
Yeah, Dice Jason is desynced for me.
As we've got Wimpy again at the back of Yoda right now. Coming on to the next DRS zone as Yoda and Wimpy both looking for a move right now on Keyboard as well, who is holding these guys actually back from the rest. As we'll go on board with the top 4 right now who are battling. We've got that Benz who has the DRS open. He will not be able to make a move yet. I believe he is too far back at the moment as we've got another car.
Banz is out. Turn 9, another victim.
As we've got Tatsis and Nap almost battling it out on track. No team orders whatsoever between the mercs. Tatsis runs a bit wide. Nap taking the tighter line. Coming into the next corner, we've got Meepo and Barazan joining in on this fight. We've missed Yoda passing Keyboard. Wimpy will be the next one trying to make a move onto Keyboard. Will he do it now? No, he won't. Coming up to the next corner, you do not want to die into turn 7, 8, 9. As we've had quite a few victims actually. As I'll show some telemetry for the viewers. We still have the same top 4 actually. No positions changed as we've got a yellow.
Oh, Keyboard Magnussen is off. Sprog G comes into the pits. So does Plambert. Side by side go Loff and Bance down the home straight. Bance is using his ERS. Loff is not. He's only on 20%. Bant on 80. And Loff decides not to risk it into turn 1. So an early pit stop from the leader and the 4th place runner is going to be very,
but
very
here's a battle. Tatsis spins into turn 1 as we've still got Yoda. No, it's Meepo and Barazan still battling it out. Coming up to the next corner, Meepo tries to go for the inside. He misses it. He does not see any chance whatsoever as I believe that Tatsis was a victim right there. Meepo's still at the back of Barazan right now.
Loff and Bance, sorry, they're so close. Coming into turn 7 and 8 chicane, they're nearly touched. And they're going to have to get a move on here because Plambert is likely to undercut both of them at the rate they're going. He's setting purple sector times and he's on for an undercut to get into P2. And he's closing the gap as well to Sprog G at 2 seconds. Oh my word, Loff is kamikaze into that corner. They're both going to come into the pits now. Surely they are, unless there's some bold strategy called. They both stay out.
They both stay out. I believe they're going for the hards till the end.
Well, if you're going to hards, you can pit now. But the guys who pit before are going on to mediums, so I really don't understand that at all. They're definitely not coming out where they were before the pit stops, that's for sure.
We got Sprog J right at the back of Skin Tony right now, which will be an easy overtake as he's got the DRS. Will he be able to make the move on Keyboard? No, I believe he's too far back for that. Coming into turn 1, but I believe he will try and make that move into turn 4. As we've got Nap who spins out actually. once again, another Merc victim in turn 2, turn 1-2. We've got Sprog G going down the inside, trying to make a move. He makes it stick, gets the better grip. Coming into turn 6, I believe.
Oh, gone wide there. Keeble Magnuson's not going to get a good enough exit, and that's the position for Sprog G. Unless Keeble Magnuson is going to send it. No, he's not. He got past Skin Tony there as well, so Plambert needs to get a bit of a move on if he wants to stay in the lead pack. Will they come in this lap, the top 2? Loft does, Bance stays out. So maybe Bance is going mediums to the end, Loft comes in. I imagine it would be for the hards. It's too late for a 2-stop. Well. It is for the hards. Where will he come out? He will be behind Plambert, I'm pretty sure. Should still be behind both of them.
So we're riding on board with Loft right now. We'll see where he comes out. He'll be...
Oh, it's very close. He's behind Sprog G, and here's Plambert coming down the main straight. Who's going to get the position into turn 1? Loft slightly behind as Plambert is going on a move on Skin Tony. Trying to go around the outside into turn 1. Gets the inside for turn 3. He's deploying, and he's looking into turn 4 if he can make the dive. And pretty off-camber corner, so you can send it as more than you think you can. Yeah, he tried to go up the inside there of the Williams. Plambert got on the grass, but he's going to have to stay behind for now, and he's lost out pretty badly in that. Although he is on the hards, and those medium runners who pit of Sprog G and Plambert will not get to the end from here.
As
he picks up a
3-second penalty right now, that will not help him at the end result. We do have to say that Plambert is on the mediums. He will probably stop one more time, as well as Sprog JE. We still have that Bance going for another lap, actually.
Yeah, he's going mediums to the end, so we'll pit around lap 12, 13. What I think is too late for the hards now. He should have already pitted if he was going to do that.
We've got Sprog JE setting the fastest lap. We've got Plambert passing Keyboard very easily. We've got Meepo, I believe, who spun coming out of the final corner, actually. That will not help him at all, as he was on fresh mediums.
So, Loft the only one out of the top 4 net that is on the hards. He's going to the end. And you'd have to say that Plambert and Sprog G are 2-stopping. And Bance sticking it out to try and go onto the mediums.
Trying to look for possible battles, but I believe Futuristic and Meepo are the closest right now. I hope that Bance pit. Nope, it doesn't. There goes my hope. We've got...
Oh, Meepo again.
He is a victim of turn 7 or 8, I believe. Not sure. We've got Motocrosser at the moment right at the back of Dice Jason right now. Dice Jason is all over the place as Motocrosser tries to go for the inside, but does almost get spun around, actually. As Motocrosser will try and go for another attack move on Dice Jason, who has no DRS. Coming down the main straight, Dice Jason moves to the inside. Motocrosser brakes later. We've got Nap also at the back of Dice Jason right now, coming out of turn 2, I believe. Turn 3 right now. He goes for the inside, takes a tighter line, goes for the inside as well as Dice Jason brakes later. Does not get the better traction, actually. But they're still side by side coming into the next corner as Dice Jason and Nap almost crashing into each other, actually. Dice Jason will have to give up that position as he is on older tires as well.
Bance has come into the pit lane onto the medium. It's going to be a tough ask to get these to the end from here, but that's what he's going to attempt as he comes out. He's behind Sprog G, and he will be behind Plambert, I think, who gets on the curb. He could have taken that position back, but he doesn't, because he got all hooked up on the entry curb into turn 1. Suspect there'll be some team orders between the McLarens here, but yeah, Bance has done well to get his softs that long, but he's going to have to do even better to get these mediums to the end.
We've got that band's actually right now at the back of Boost Mets. Hopefully there are team orders actually, but Boost Mets is a Tier 4 driver, I believe. He will move to the left as that band waves and says thank you to his teammate, who will now be getting ready to hunt down Sprog JE. As I hope he does not burn those tires out by the end of the race.
Wimpy and Tatsis could be interesting into the first corner here. Wimpy without the DRS, little ERS, and he's going to be passed easily by the Merc.
Did Wimpy actually brake there? Like, way earlier than what was supposed to be?
Don't know.
Maybe he did, as Tast has said, it's the fastest lap actually. We'll look at the penalties as well if I can. Time flap 6, Dice Chasing 3, Keyboard 3, Climber 3, Tatsis 3. As these are people who are yet to hit as well. Most of them are medium still.
Yep. Oh, there's a Ferrari. Yoda is spun the wrong way around.
As we've got Love actually right now at the back of Boost Mess. As Love is getting held up a bit in the third sector. Coming onto the main straight right now. This will be an easy overtake.
Oh, Sprog G into turn 1 gets Wimpy as well. Pretty easy.
Actually, no, Tatsis still has to quit actually. Barrison might actually be looking for a... No, I don't know. I might be a bit biased. As we've got Sprog JE at the back of Tatsis right now. I'm not sure if Tatsis is planning to pit this lap. He isn't, so he's going for another lap on those mediums, I believe. Would anybody actually be down to try medium to softs?
Yeah, that's a very doable strategy.
Interesting. As Sprog JE passes Tatsis into turn 1 very easily. So we've got Keyboard and Yoda swapping places. That band's coming onto the back of Wimpy right now. Who will be, as we've got another spinner, and that's Dice Jason. That band's still looking to pass Wimpy. Wimpy doing everything he can to hold him up, I believe, to help his teammate Love. But I believe that was RCC Papa.
Alpine off. is it Keyboard Magnussen, who's in the gravel, and on my screen he's missing a front left tyre.
He is. He's complete. He's. Did he have a puncture?
Oh, it's back now.
Oh. He has a puncture. Or no? Does he have a puncture? Seems like
He's
he
driving like he has one. Yeah. Yeah, he must do.
Yeah. Yeah. As the left front tire is gone again on my screen. And he's taking a cone with him. Yeah, I believe he actually has a puncture. 14 lap old mediums. Is it even possible? Is it the keyboard tire wear maybe?
I don't know.
Actually, Plambert pits. Plambert pitted for
Yep.
the next set of mediums.
Yeah, he'll be doing the 2-stop because he won't get to the end. And,
As yeah, we've missed that band's passing MP because of that puncture. Codemaster's situations, very nice to see. We've got that band's at the back of Tatsus right now. Tatsus does not come in. That band's has the DRS open. Turn onto the main straight, sets the fast lap. Will it be an easy overtake? Does not look that easy. Oh, never mind, it does. As that band is on the hunt for Sprog JE right now, as he's closed down that 4 to 5 second gap.
yep.
Sprog JE is yet to pit actually,
No, he has pit.
but I believe he'll pit
He
again.
pit early. He's going to have to pit again or hope for a safety car.
Actually, quite a few incidents and yet no safety car.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, my time board is gone. No reason. We've got motocrosser on lap right now, battling it out. I believe they are closest.
Well, he's in DRS range now, his Bants of P1.
Actually,
Oh, Yoda and Boosted Mess side by side. Is Baratheon going to look to get involved as well? He might be close enough into turn 1, you know. He thinks he is. He's going for a dive on Boosted Mess and he has to concede. And
he's made that stake actually.
Dice is off in the gravel. At least on my screen. 10-second time penalty exceeding track
As
limits.
Nap now goes for the move on one crosser into turn 1.
And another 10-second time penalty.
Wow. Imagine getting a record for time penalties. Actually, is there any kind of record that's been held for SLR with the most
Well,
penalties?
if you get 30 seconds, then you get disqualified anyway.
Do you?
Yeah, the game disqualifies you if you get 30 seconds of penalties.
I thought I've seen people with more.
Nope.
Well, he's already got 23 seconds.
Yoda and Baratheon, not really close enough.
God. The yellow, I believe that's Dice Jason who's retiring. Barrison's still the closest person on track behind car. Actually Larson as well with Kintoni. actually got that ban since Sprog JE close as well. We've got Larson making a move on Skin Tony right now. Great camera. No, it's not. It's stupid.
As Brog comes in to do his second stop.
Yeah, I wanted to see some ban on him.
Still got
Texas,
some medium runners who haven't pit yet, Wimpy
Yeah.
and Texas.
Just about to say that I believe they're going to go
And
for
Yoda,
softs.
actually.
We've got Barrison on the back of Yoda right now. Tries to make an identical move as he did the previous lap. And he makes it work. As we've got Love and Wimpy within DRS reach. Will Wimpy give up his place actually? That's what I'm questioning. As Love gets another 3-second penalty, or his first one, I'm not sure. It's his second one. So, actually, could Wimpy have a good shot at the podium?
He has to pit again.
Yeah, but after that,
Well, I don't know. He'll probably be out the points when he pits.
Tats is coming into
He comes in
pits.
now.
Isn't he a bit too early?
For soft, it is.
Wimpy and Tatsis both go on softs as Tatsis gets held up a bit by Wimpy. Actually, did we miss Sprog J? Oh no, Sprog J pitted for that moment.
He's in a bit of a train now with Yoda and Barassin.
Yeah, Yoda.
Barassin is in a really good position.
Yeah, he is.
I've only just noticed. He's going to the end on those hards and he's in P3 at the moment.
Yes. There is a battle going on for P3 right now. Barrison on those hard, Sprog J on fresh mediums, as Yoda is also on old hards. Yoda and Boosted looking to pit anytime soon. As Sprog J will probably get ready to attack Barrison coming down the main straight, as he does. DRS wide open, using a bit of his overtake as well. And it's a fairly simple move coming down into turn 1. We've got Yoda who pits, Boosted tries to go for another lap. Hopefully his tires will last that, as Wimpy goes for a move on Futuristic up to P7 right now on those fresh softs. Tats is only 2.5 seconds again. Will Wimpy actually be able to catch him? That's the question.
So Sprog G is going to get Loth, you would say. Going to be a big ask to get Bance.
Very big ask.
Coming up to laps traffic now is the leader. Boosted must still yet to pit 21 lap old mediums. Surely he's coming in this now. He is.
Wimpy pitted lap 20, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to know then. We've got Sprog J actually getting a 3-second penalty right now, which would help Barrison, but I don't believe it will, as those mediums are a lot faster and fresher. Bands might actually be able to go for the fast lap and hit again for those softs. We've got another spinner, and that's time for off as Barrison now gets a penalty, which actually could help Wimpy right now, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a really good position, Wimpy, with all those guys ahead of him having penalties. And yeah, we started way down like 15th, didn't he? So he's having a very good race. And on the fresh soft.
And actually, clambered way down the order at P13 on those mediums. Not the place you want to be, because he's quite far from boosted as well as motocrosser. So he must have had some fault in his strategy. Wimpy looking really good, getting some points on the board for Red Bull, as Yoda sits the fast lap right now. That Bands could possibly pit another lap and go for softs till the end.
Yeah, he could, but I think if he can get to the end on these, that'll be fine.
That Bands to tier 2, maybe?
No thanks.
Seems like he's dominating tier 3. The situation kind of sounds similar, as I was in that situation as well.
So they're not really able to be very close at the moment.
It's just drive and survive those deadly curves. Wimpy should actually try.
Oh, yellow flags. It's the Williams, I think. And it was Keeper Punkterson. Safety car. Safety car.
We hope too much, actually. Come on, someone crash, please. Almost everyone's got a penalty apart from Bands, Wimpy, Yoda, and Larson. Yeah, do exactly what Jensen says. Close your eyes and keep your wheel straight. Just try. Try it, come on. Bands, you can try it. You're in the championship lead anyways by quite a lot of points. And nobody will probably be catching you apart from Sprock JE unless Love has become a full tier 3 driver, but I think he's a reserve for tonight.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not great. fantastic
Thank
background
you.
music. As we've got a spinner. And was it the band's? I believe it was that band's. Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh, oh, it wasn't.
It was
Sad.
Cooper. No, it was Skin Tony. Almost, man. We were so close.
6 laps left.
How many penalties does Tatsis have? Let's check. 3, 6. Not what we want. It is not what we want. It was going very well, almost the whole race long. But the second pit stop just ruined it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't really know what to say.
And how was your day?
Watching the cricket all day, so yeah. Make of that as you will. No bullying, please.
Cricket, who against who?
England versus India.
I was just about to say, those are the only two countries I would know. Thinking cricket, or maybe New Zealand or Australia as well. And who won?
No one, because it's only the first day of 5.
There are 5 days of cricket?
Yeah, for one match.
Eh?
There are 3 types of cricket.
Eh?
T20 lasts 3 hours, ODI lasts 1 day, and Test match lasts 5 days. Larson overtakes boosted mess. Something happened.
Wow. Actually, Sprog JE is closing in on Love right now. Both with 6 seconds. Sprog did get a penalty, another penalty somewhere. In the last lap, I believe. Let's have a look at the tires. Love on 19 old hards. Sprog JE on fresh and mediums. That band as well on 16 lap old mediums with his master plan strategy. What do you call it?
A strategic masterstroke.
Ocean Chief. Joel, I said no mentioning cricket on stream. Well, goodbye, Joel.
Well, you asked me.
Banned from the server. It was intentional. Chief
it's your
asked
fault.
me. Chief asked me to do it. He tested you. It was all a mission to ban you from the server. No, it wasn't.
Lovely.
Chief, he's betrayed you.
Wow! Sproggy has got past Loff into turn 1. How did we miss the only piece of action in the last 20 minutes?
Oh no, I missed it. I was looking at bands.
Ah.
Oh, Love, do something. Just yeet it into him. Like, just...
There's no safety car now because there's only 3 laps left.
Give just full throttle ahead, right at the back of him. Hit each other's bumpers off. And make of it what you want.
Sorry.
Oh.
2
Maybe
Ferraris are gonna battle civil war.
Civil War. Is it really Civil War? Maybe Vettel and Leclerc days. I just realized number 8 is actually available on the game. Well,
What?
there goes Grosjean's.
Yes, because Grosjean's gone. That's why Joel 8 returns.
Yoda makes that move fairly easily. that's the only action we'll get for the next.
Oh, I missed that as well. I didn't see.
Oh my god. Well, maybe we've got Meepo and Nap. Why is he called Nap? Like, why not? Did he steal from?
You know how many mistakes Meepo made, and he's still in the points.
Yeah.
Well, 3 laps left.
Wimpy won't be getting a position. I'll probably stick with P6 unless.
Oh, someone's off. Is Keyboard Madison in the gravel in the wall? Sorry, I shouldn't be so happy about that. Sorry.
Couldn't you do that a few laps earlier? Sorry, but. Who's closest on track right now? It's Meepo and Nape. Who are closest on track?
Well, I'll tell you what, Sprog G is closing. Will he close 8.5 seconds in 2 laps? Let's find out.
Oh, in the next episode. Okay, bye. Like, cut out the stream and everything. Oh, that was it. Sorry, guys.
Well, here's Mepo and Nape. Nape.
Nap? Or Nape? Or Nape? Like Mbappe?
Well, there he goes.
Oh, a bit of wheel banging. And that was that move.
29 laps on the hards for Motocrosser. Blimey.
Who's that? Oh, actually, no, never mind. That's a ghost. My bad.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sprog G is closing pretty rapidly, and it's, don't worry, it's just...
Tatsis has a puncture, I believe.
Oh! Drama in the final lap.
Yeah, Tatsis has a puncture.
And Yoda is going to get past him. What about Futuristic? He's going to get past as well as he spins because he can't keep his car under control.
That might be worrying for...
Oh, he's now no longer got a wheel either.
Oh, his wheel's gone.
Oh, he does now. It's come back. Don't worry.
Actually, that might be worrying for Wimpy and Yoda right now, as Wimpy pitted at the same time as Tatsis. As we've got another spinner! And never mind, it's Tatsis again. As actually, Futuristic has passed Yoda! On those...
Yes! Wow!
Used hards.
It's coming alive, and Mepo and Nape side by side into turn 1. That's it again. And more yellow flags. Someone else is off. It's Skin Tony in the gravel as well. And in all this chaos, Bance is coming across the line to win his 2nd race in a row, with Sprog G finishing 2nd. But it all came alive there in the final lap.
As Futuristic tries to go for a move on Wimpy right now.
Yeah.
Wimpy tries to stick with it. Come on, Wimpy!
Yoda is behind him as well. Have you been drinking? Yeah, Yoda is behind him as well. As Mepo has slowed down, he's let someone pass, maybe being lapped. But Yoda and Wimpy, who's going to finish P6? They've both got no penalties. Futuristic's going to drop down behind both of them.
Wimpy,
stick with
P5. It! Wimpy! No!
A Joe finish, and Yoda gets it by less than half a tenth, you'd have to say. What a finish.
As we got that person like Motocrosser and P9 Planmer coming in P10, still making it in the points as Meepo also has a puncture.
Puncture drama as he crosses the line. Here comes Larson and then Boosted Mess and Tatsis, who had to pit on the penultimate lap.
Did Larson just crash before the line?
Yes. But he crossed the line, so it's all good. Let's see if Boosted Mess crashes into him. Nope, his AI is smart And same with Tatsis. Well, that's the race. Very exciting start and end.
How we went
I
to
asked, have you been drinking? Because you were like, and he spins!
as we've gone from dead to alive in a matter of 3 seconds.
Oh, dear. Well, there he goes, bowing on the podium as that Bance, out of sheer cockiness. No, just kidding.
Bans
And the
to
champagne-
Tier 2 confirmed. Russell to Merck confirmed. KB retired confirmed. Wait, what?
Bance or one of his associates, if you're watching, come to the interview room, please. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yes, I'll look at the incident reports for the FIA.
There you go. Yoda gets the fastest lap. And only 2 retirements, despite all the carnage.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll just leave and not give an interview.
What?
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 Okay. Well, drivers, if you want an interview, please go into the interviews channel. Fine. So it's Monaco next.
Already?
Yeah, round 3. At the moment, no one wants an interview.
Bands didn't join for an interview.
Oh, here's futuristic. Let's drag futuristic in.
Yes, he's had a outstanding final lap actually. Hello.
Hello.
Tell us about your race. As you've had a spin, I believe. Not sure.
Actually not. I lost. I had a really good start from P16. Well, I qualified P6, but I got a 10-second time position
Oh, that
drop
was it.
because because of a illegal blocking for letting fast drivers past when I was coming out of the pits. So
Joel. Hold on, Joel.
Hello?
Can you?
Hello?
If you're listening to yourself, mute yourself.
Wait. You could... Okay, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So I started P16 and got a really good launch compared to the drivers ahead. Was up to P12 and in turn 3 I lost connection to Steam.
Yeah.
So I lost 2 laps. So it was just a pain in the ass to go that long on the hards, but I knew when the medium drivers pitted for soft that it's going to be close at the end if they push too hard. And
yeah, because it turned out bad for one of the Mercs, I believe, Tatsis it was.
Yeah,
and, you gain a position from that as those softs were going off as well for the other 2, and you managed to gain those positions back. How was that at the final lap?
well, it was quite good. I mean, I had Turbo Yoda behind me for like 7 laps after he pitted. So when he caught me, I let him by so he could try to push to catch Wimpy. And then we both realized that the hards were faster than the soft. So then we switched back because I had a 3-second time penalty. So I was pushing flat out to get Wimpy, and from my crew chief, I heard that he got a puncture on the last lap, so I used legit everything I had out of the last corner, and I just slightly missed him by 6/10, I believe it was, and then to get him. But yeah, it was a great race at the end, though. A
Yeah,
bit boring in the middle.
you've actually gained quite a lot of positions there. So coming from P16, that was again. So quite impressive as well.
On the penultimate lap.
I guess.
Ending in P7, I believe it was.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that's a great comeback actually. So good to have you. And how are you feeling about Monaco actually?
Well, if I remember last season, aka last game, I enjoyed it. So, and I got a P2. So hopefully I can get one step further up this podium and maybe sing for you next week.
Yeah.
A promise is a promise.
Yeah, that's a big promise. And is it still standing? If you get P1, you'll be singing?
Yes, I will be singing, but it will be a different song.
All right. All right. Well, I hope you get P1 now.
Yeah, don't worry, you will hear me.
All right. Good to have you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Joel, who do we drag next? Vance or Sprague?
Should we drag in the race winner?
All right. Hello.
Oh, hello.
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 Hello. Tell us about your race. How was it?
Oh, Joel didn't want any more of that, did he? No hellos from him. Okay, I'll
What?
take it.
Oh, sorry, I was
Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it? Daniel told me to get in here. I don't really know what I need to talk about though, because not a lot happened. So good race. I did the corners for 33 laps, didn't spin, and finished.
Yeah, great qualifying, great race. Nothing more to say. That's it. All right, on to the next one.
Thank you. Bye bye.
No, oh, he's actually gone. Oh. Well,
Okay. Should we bring Loff in? Wait, is he in the interview room? Oh no, sorry.
Do we
Sprog
drag-
changed. Should we bring him in?
all right. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you in a car or something?
I've got a terrible mic, I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Oh.
Tell us about your race. How was that?
Yes, simple. Well, I think I messed up. I pitted one extra when I should have just done a two-stop like Vance did. But got them 6 seconds of penalties, which were just stupid mistakes. And just a simple P2, I guess.
Yeah, that was a great race from you. Where did you actually start on the or qualify actually?
I started P4 and then made 2 up in the first corner.
Yeah, actually, that was quite some action in the beginning. Great to see actually. Coming home in P2. Yeah, nothing more to say actually. Avoided incidents. Did not die in turn 9 or turn 7.
Close to though a few times.
Yeah, probably. Could imagine actually that happening because quite a few drivers were a victim of that, but no safety car.
Yeah, surprising. I saw like 5 yellow flags, but no safety car, which for this game is, not very normal.
Yeah, exactly. So, good race. And how are you actually feeling about Monaco?
Oh, is that next?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
That's exactly what I said.
Probably a few extra pit stops in there. Not gonna lie, and hopefully should be all right though, because I'm average at that track. Nothing
All right.
special.
Hope you'll do great. and we'll see you on the next track.
Thank you very much.
See ya. Do we drag in one more, or is that it?
Yeah. We can drag in a Yoda if you want.
Hello, Yoda. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
How was your race?
It started chaotic with invalidating my final push in the qualify and almost spun out in the start.
Did Larson just crash?
Then I did no mistake until lap 13, I think. Then I have a huge spawn, and the rest went really well. So apart from those 3 accidents, it was really good.
Yeah, I actually started from P12, I believe it was.
Yeah, and I dropped down to 16 or something in the first corner.
Yeah, and then going from choosing for the medium soft strategy, I believe it was.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that strategy actually paid off, as Wimpy did a similar strategy. It was really close at the end for between you two. Coming across the line with a photo finish, you were just edging out ahead. That was great to see, actually.
Yeah, I
So-
was not sure if he was going right or left or where the finish line was. I just tried to wait as long as I could and see for an opening. He was wiggling a bit, but I guess he pushed hard to try to stay ahead.
And how are you feeling actually about Monaco next week?
That's not good. But yeah,
Are
if
you
it take
on a wheel or a pad?
wheel,
Should be fine, I believe.
I guess keyboard fuzzle is more excited.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess. All right. Thanks for having you, and we'll see you at the next race.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye bye.
As those were the final interviews, actually. Got anything else to actually we need to choose the driver of the day.
Oh yes.
Who is
Um,
okay, bye.
where did Wimpy finish again? Was it
Huh?
6th? Did Wimpy finish 6th?
Wimpy finished 6th, yeah.
I think give it to Wimpy then, because he started pretty low down, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he started P15, I believe.
Yeah, let's give it to Wimpy.
Wimpy, you get driver, damn it, dude. Sorry, that was just extremely drunk. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think Wimpy deserves that.
You wanna finish the stream off?
Sure. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for tier 2 and Saturday for tier 1. And go and check 2S RL. No, it's only 2S now. Go and check out 2S tomorrow on Saturday for tier
My name?
2. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, we can, Wimpy. Hello.
Yes, you are chosen a driver of the day today.
I've just been phoned by hundreds of fans telling me I need to arrive on stream, and I don't know why. Good evening.
Because you got driver of the day.
Oh,
and
come on. Don't make me blush, man. What did I do? I just drove the
You-
bloody car.
You went from P15 to P6.
Yeah, man. I messed up my
And
qualifying big time. I
you
couldn't get a
didn't.
proper lap in on the mediums, though.
You didn't crash.
Yeah, and I didn't have a penalty.
Exactly.
Yeah, but okay. I got a puncher, but with a third last corner, so I pushed the three last, basically almost the whole last sector. I drove with a puncher, and I went next to Yoda over the line 0.033, I think. Just lost out on P5. So, but yeah, if it wasn't for my great crew chiefs, Mr. Sainides and the Ocean Chief, they monitored all my info every lap. I gave them an update on Tire. They worked it out till on the last tiny bit. And yeah, I pushed the mediums as far as I could to lap 20, I think 20, end of 20, 21. And then I had to really, really look after the tires towards the end, I just started coasting through the corners, and it actually helped a lot. I was even more nervous when Tetsis in front of me got a puncher on the last lap. I think in sector 2. I was like, he's got a punch, he's got a punch, and I was like, okay, what lap did he put? Same as yours. Like, oh no. So I basically lifted off the throttle down the straight actually. I don't know if you saw that. Futuristic actually just flew past me. I just lifted off because I knew he had a time penalty. And I was just trying to stay close to him so I can get him over the line. But I really tried to save the tires in the last sector. Unfortunately, it was only 3 corners too little. But it's definitely not possible, man. I started on a fresh set of mediums and I ran a fresh set of softs and I couldn't get to the end. Well, I did, but with a puncher.
Yeah, because we saw Tetsis having a puncture a lap earlier than you, and I was also having a heart attack during that moment between you and Yoda, hoping
Oh, yeah.
that you guys actually make it till the end.
Yeah, man, I really lifted off. Like I said, I coasted through basically the last 2 laps. So you just told me just cruise, man. Don't push too hard. Save your tires, and that's what I had to do. I had to just completely lay off, settle in for I think it was P5 where I was that time. And yeah, unfortunately, Yoda took me over the line by I think it
This
was the
chaos
margin of a
band is
hair, man.
coming. But
Cheers!
yeah, Yoshi's behind them as well.
Yeah, that was actually. Would you consider this one of the best races? No.
um, Man, to be honest, I had a really good Bahrain race, but unfortunately, I was involved in an incident or two, which cost me the race. The pace is there, but I just need to get more time in on practice, which I unfortunately don't have. But I'm trying to make the best of the opportunity to try and race. I know me and my teammate Papa is not racing tonight. He's one of the fastest. Our plan is to push for the constructors, but with Bands winning 2 in a row now, he needs to start taking out the sandbags and show his true pace. Um, yeah, he's really stepped up and made a mark early on in the season. So we're gonna have to find hard to get that margin back on points. But Monaco's up next. Anything can happen. It's pretty much anybody's race.
It's
Anything can
literally
happen.
Drive to Survive.
Exactly.
Monaco.
You can put on a set of hards or mediums, whatever. It doesn't matter if you're 3 seconds off pace. You can't overtake, man. It's especially on this game. You guys all know that it's so difficult.
Indeed, it is.
So Monaco is probably gonna be just like a street cruise, all goddamn race, boring. But anyway, we'll see.
All right. Great having you, man. Great race.
Thank you very much,
And
guys,
congrats on
for
driver of
giving
the
the
day.
opportunity. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. As Joel, you can now finish it off.
Yeah, I just say thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow and Saturday, and check out 2SRL as well. Saturday tier 2 and Sunday tier 1. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching, and I think we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.